Ladies, if you are a business owner looking to generate more website traffic, more visitors to your website, which generates more leads, then you are in the right place. I am Atiba and I'm here. My entire goal is to help you learn the keys to generating traffic to your website organically. Nothing wrong with paid media, but I'm here to help you learn the organic way to do it. Okay. So I'm coming to you today because I was literally in the middle of planning out the videos that I'm going to be sharing with you guys over the next month or so. And I got an alert on my phone. And, we all get tons of alerts on our phones, right? And I got an alert on my phone of an article that was just released, just published today from a blog that I follow. And I was like, ooh, the title caught me and I wanted to go read it. And I read it and I gotta share this with you, okay? And I gotta share this with you because honestly, I was sitting here, as I said, planning out my social media calendar and what I'm going to be communicating and helping you and how I'm going to be helping you learn the keys to organic traffic over the next month or so. And this thing is right there. And this was from Search Engine Roundtable. So Search Engine Roundtable published this article, and this was based on a quote or a tweet from John Mueller of Google, who is one of Google's head of search. Okay. And this quote so lines up. I've been saying this for so long. I've been saying it to everyone who will listen to me in the SEO space for so long. And Google just said it. They just admitted that this is the key. And John Mueller said, this is my number one piece of advice. Get that. One of the heads of search at Google said, this is his number one piece of advice on how to master SEO on your website. Y'all ready for this? This is so brilliant. Consistency. That's it. That's what he said. The number one thing is consistency. And so, as I said, I was sitting here and I was mapping out my own content that I was going to share with you guys, trying to get consistent, to share stuff with you. And then he says the number one key, which is exactly what I was trying to say over the next month, is consistency. Let me ask you a question and drop it in the chat if you're watching this. How consistent are you in your business right now? Forget SEO. Forget SEO. Overall, in your business with the activities that need to get done in your business, how consistent are you right now? Very consistent? Not consistent at all? What's consistency? Those are your three options, all right? He said consistency. What does he mean by that? Well, it's a pretty loaded statement, even though it's pretty simple. It's a pretty loaded statement. And he means consistency across the board. So as we talk more and I teach you more about SEO, about content, and about understanding your audience, we're going to talk about the technical aspects and the off page and blah, blah, blah. Lots of big fancy terms that I'm going to be throwing with you and explaining over time. And he's saying all those things have to be consistent. But then he also threw in this little nugget. You must be consistently in front of your audience with new content. It's not okay. It is not okay to just put up a website, have a few pages, and think, oh, my website's up. Yay, I'm done. You're not. You're not. You must consistently publish new content. And we're going to talk about what that means over time and really break that down. If you have an idea of what it means to consistently publish content, go ahead and let me know right now. If you agree with me, make sure to give me some likes or thumbs up, so whatever platform you're on. But consistency is the key for long-term success in SEO with your content especially. You must be consistent, whether that's you're publishing content once a day, once a week, once a month, Whatever it is, it must be consistent. It's kind of like and let me give you a little bit of an analogy. My kids are getting a little bit older now. I've got one who, thank God, is about to graduate college this weekend. Another one who's about to be a senior in high school, and another one who's going to high school. And we're having conversations about all of them at different stages about credit, right? And what it means to have credit and credit cards, and how you manage your credit, and so on and so forth. And one of the things that I show them is that, they're looking for consistency. They're looking for your payment history and how regularly you make your payments and how consistent you are over time with your payments. And if you miss just one payment, your credit score can tank. Guess what? SEO is the same thing with your content. It's not good enough to produce content for 2 months straight and then take a month off, and then come back and produce for 2 months straight and take 2 months off. That is the definition of being inconsistent. You have to get on a consistent roll with producing content. Now, what does that look like? Well, that's why we're trying to define audience. And that's why we're going to be talking about content strategy, so that we can actually help you. And I'll teach you the strategy of how you can look at your business and define content for even a 6-month period of stuff that you can do content-wise for a 6-month period, and have enough content that you can consistently put out there in order to master SEO. I want y'all to hear me on this, and don't just hear me. Hear John Mueller. He said this just yesterday. I've been saying this for years, okay? Because I believe that this was the truth years ago, and he just came out and said it yesterday. John Mueller, one of the heads of search at Google, said consistency is the key to successful SEO. You want your site found in search engines? You want people to come organically to your website and become leads and then become customers? Then you must be consistent. Period. Dot. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. A lot of the technical stuff that we'll talk about over the next few months with SEO, easy to set up consistency with. Your content, that's the hard part, guys. That's the hard part, because we so often will allow life to get in the way. Look, I know. Shoot, I know it. Life gets in the way. Okay. Things come up and you forget, or something else happens and it's like, oh, I forgot to do this. But we have to get past that. You have to get past that. For the success, can't speak. For the success of your business, you have to get past that. Consistency will help you in so many different areas of your life and your business, and it will help you in your SEO. So you can go look up this article if you want. It was in Search Engine Roundtable. It came out just today, this morning at 7:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. John Mueller said this yesterday: consistency, 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 consistency. Shall I say it again? Consistency. Everybody say it with me. Type it in the chat if you're watching now, or type it in the chat if you're watching on a replay. Consistency. You must be consistent with your content on your website. You must be consistent. Yes, Josh, I will post a link. I've got it on my phone. Once this video is done, I'll go back and post a link for you guys. I literally just read this and jumped on here because I was going to do something else today for you guys, which will probably get pushed to tomorrow or some other day. But this was huge. But this is the article. If you can see that, that's the article right there. I will post that link, Josh, as well. All right. Consistency, the absolute key. And actually, since he's here, I didn't know he was here. I'm going to pick on Josh. Josh, for you, especially, you write stories. Consistency, right? You've got to be consistent. Create a blog on your website and start communicating to your ideal customer on a consistent basis. Now, how often is consistent? Again, that is up to you. If you decide it's going to be every Monday, if you decide it's going to be every day, if you're going to decide it's going to be every other week, if you decide it's going to be once a month, whatever it is, be consistent. If you choose a schedule that's too robust, like for example, I'll give you a perfect example. So my wife, she does business coaching, and last year she said, "Okay, I'm going to do something every single day, and I'm going to produce content every single day." And she got started, and she was going for a while, but then life happened, and we had to pull it back. So now she does Tuesday, Thursday. Now, would every day be better? Yes, it would. But she can commit to Tuesday, Thursday. Great. Commit to that. Do that. Tuesday, Thursday, be consistent. All right, guys, I think I've beat this dead horse. It's all about consistency. We're going to be talking a ton about consistency and SEO and a lot of other stuff really for all time here on Traffic Keys, because that's what I'm here to help you do is to build your organic traffic. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I'm actually starting a new thing tomorrow, which now the name is slipping my mind what I'm calling it. Shoot. I had a cute, catchy name, y'all, and I done forgot what it was. I'll remember it by tomorrow because I put it in my Trello board, but I'll pull that up and remember the catchy name. But every Wednesday, we're going to be looking at really diving into some statistics and some understandings. Oh, that's what it was. It's Why SEO Wednesday. Duh. It's Why SEO Wednesday. So every Wednesday, so today's Tuesday, so tomorrow, we're going to be doing Why SEO Wednesday. And we'll be diving into some of the statistics and reasons why SEO is so important and why you must be focused on it. And every day is going to have a different theme of the week. But anyway, that's tomorrow. I will see you back tomorrow. And again, what's the theme? Consistency. The most important thing in SEO. Consistency. You've got to do it. Figure out your schedule, what you know you can commit to, and make like a tennis shoe and just do it. I'm going to be posting this link as soon as this video goes off. Actually, you know what? Let me do it now while I got y'all here. If I can spell, looking it up. In the round table. You guys, while I'm doing this, do you have any questions on what it means to be consistent, how you can be consistent, anything like that? Yeah, here we go. This is it. SEO, this is literally the title. SEO lives and dies with consistency. I mean, and that straight out of the mouth of John Mueller. There's the link for everyone. SEO lives and dies on consistency. All right, guys, that's it for me. I've been talking for 13 minutes already, 13 and a half minutes. I will see you guys tomorrow for Why SEO Wednesday. Our very first installation of Why SEO Wednesday tomorrow. All right, I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.